Thank you.
I'll just add a quick thing. I'm a junior here. This is my second talent show, and between the two talent shows, there was a pandemic, obviously. But something I realized that's the same in both shows is that the sense of liveliness is always the same, and the sense of community is the same. So I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight.
Okay, with that, let's get the show begin. Let's let the show begin. Let's have our MCs, Mark Baz and Rochelle Swinman, take the stage.
Hi guys, welcome to the talent show. As Andrew said, my name is Mark. I'm
Rishab, and we're going to be your MCs for the afternoon.
We got a great lineup prepared for you guys today, so sit tight. We're going to get started right away. Our first act is going to be a vocal performance from Academy senior Marco Fanick.
So what's Marco going to be singing for us today?
No, Rishab. Marco is going to be performing a whistling act to the tune of the national anthem. So I kindly request everybody to stand up and remove all hats. As Marco begins.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Mark. Not you, Rishab. You good. All right, we don't really have a flag, so just raise your right hand over to your heart.
You guys like that one? All right, one of our more favorite famous substitute,
An author,
an inspiration,
the Candy Crush Queen,
the one,
the only,
Miss Dvorak, singing The Impossible Dream.
Dream the impossible.
announcement.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much, Mr. Dvorak. It's telling you it's a completely different experience every single time she goes. Telling you. But please, so we are a bit concerned about COVID here. So please, if you would be able to, sign into your tables. There's a QR code, and please do so. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, I have a joke.
Lay it on me, Mark Sauce.
Two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
Not even a chuckle for me, Mark Sauce. That was a bad joke.
Well, funny you say that. Next up, we have a dance to the song Bad, performed by the talented Anya Kanodia. Give it up for Anya.
I don't wanna be another him that is over. Finally, you found yourself a friend, and you brought him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end around the corner, 'cause I know you so well. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad, you know. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad.
All right, we're experiencing some Sorry, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll be back shortly. In the meantime, if you guys would like to hear some jokes, I can. Alright, hopefully I get a better response than that last one, because I'm very underwhelmed right now. Alright, this one is probably my favorite one of the night, so keep that in mind. Alright? My wife is really mad at me at the fact that I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff and write.
I got a more classic joke for you guys. I do not trust stairs. They're always up to something. Yeah.
what's 2 minus 2? He said nothing.
All right, we have a guest going to entertain us with their sense of humor. So.
I only have one joke. Miss Burke knows this joke. Why do girls travel in odd-numbered groups? Because they can't even.
Hello. First, I want to apologize for a little bit overdressed. I'm straight coming from the office, so didn't get the opportunity to go and change. So I do have a joke here, and I hope everybody will get it. As I was driving by, I saw a tent, and there was a big queue outside it. And being curious, I stopped my car, and I got into the queue, and the line slowly and slowly crawled. And once I got into the tent, there was this preacher who was answering people's questions. So finally, my turn was, there was just one person ahead of me, and I was very patiently waiting for it. And this gentleman ahead of me asked the question once, got the answer. Same question asked again, got the answer. Third time, fourth time, about 10 times, he asked the same question, and the preacher replied the same answer. I was very, very impressed. So the guy left, and then it was my turn. I said, sir, the question I wanted to ask, I'll leave that aside. But one question which has just impromptu here, I want to ask is, where did you get all this patience? He said, son, I worked in a sari store for 20 years.
Everyone give it up for Mr. Modar with his stand-up comedy. If anybody else would like to come up and give a joke, PG joke,
Yeah, Justin, get up on you. All right, Justin, this better be a good one. Is it a good one?
Don't get your hopes up. Alright. Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? It got stuck in the crack.
All right, we've recovered from our technical difficulties, so we're gonna move on to the next act. And next up, we have one of the greatest rappers to ever grace the Academy.
Is it my turn already, Marcellus?
No, I'm talking about Rati Pillai, who will be performing a piece called Renaissance. Everyone give it up for Rati.
So before I begin, I'd like to say I wrote the lyrics and the beat to the song in the beginning of the year when we were coming back from quarantine. And it's called Renaissance because Renaissance means rebirth. And it represents the renewal of culture and wisdom after a period like the Dark Ages, which was defined by famine and pandemic. And I think coming out of our own pandemic, each of us have had our own individual renaissances. So this song is about finding yourself and being reborn after a period of struggle. Let's take it back to the 14th century. 4 came miles away in Florence, Italy. The roots, the origins aren't a mystery, cause they all tracing back to the same family. Medici's were tough. Launch a trajectory, I'ma hit that rewind button so we can see. Give you a second to jog all your memory, cause I'm about to teach you a lesson of history. Renaissance, I'm a pen my thoughts. Do the timeline, I connect the dots. Renaissance means rebirth, we worth so much more when we take the shots. Petrarch made his mark like a spark in the dark. Humanism inspired lots. It was way out the ballpark. I passed the benchmark, reinvented all the past thoughts. Leo da Vinci, that Brunelleschi, Francisco Florentino. Listen up, I am no Renaissance man like I am Michelangelo. Luca Signorelli, Niccolo Machiavelli, don't forget Colantonio. But if you listen really closely and you really get to know me, then I'd like to have you know, even though there was a defiance and non-compliance to the reliance on science, the movement was an alliance of people of all kinds, transcending the times, led by the creative giants, the lions, breaking away from the guidelines, breaking away from the sidelines, replacing dead times with them headlines. No more red signs, no more red lines, only fine wine when you find dying. No more dark times, no more hard times, for you the bloodline or the bread line. Culture so rich you could call it Great Gatsby. Down the street, all the parties looking flashy. Science and politics oh so clashy. 1503, Mona Lisa be classy. Past 2 years shut down, no it's been a lot made. This beat wrote bars just to put my thoughts. Think it's about time that we stop feigning nonchalance. Think it's about time that we had our own renaissance. Past 2 years shut down, been a lot made. This beat wrote bars just to put my thoughts. After the dark ages comes a renaissance. Think it's about time that we had our own renaissance. First time performing my song live, man time flies. We got our lows and our highs. From my idols I arise, from them I analyze. Gotta improvise, gotta materialize. Now I ain't no Jack Harlow, but I got flow to and fro, cause my lyrics they ain't slow. No J. Cole, I got role models, they shape my mold. Look at them with goggles, it's a yes or a no, no maybe. I read a bop like a baby. Used to look at me like I was crazy. Now they sitting there looking lazy. I learned to persist if I wanna get ahead. Can't take a walk like that song by Trippie Redd. Little Uzi Vert want 20 more minutes. I'ma need that if I want that Guinness. Get into the beat and grab a seat. I feel at ease, I feel at peace. You could call me Buckalese. I'm a demonstrator, instigator. Gotta be my navigator. It feel like an earthquake. Tyler the creator. Potential so wide it could be a whole ocean. Words that I write fill with emotion. When the beat drop, make a commotion. Velocity so fast, projectile motion. Past 2 years shut down, no it's been a lot made. This beat wrote bars just to put my thoughts. Think it's about time that we stop feigning nonchalance. After the dark ages comes a renaissance. fiction, guided by my jurisdiction, depiction of my past affliction, valediction, yeah, I met some friction, but my diction and addiction, passion for the game, action without a claim, to my name frame, to my flame tame, from my brains to my veins, cause this feeling can't be feigned, all this info I retain, all that pain, better drain, the potential yet to claim. I know it's been a lot, made this beat, wrote bars, just to find my thoughts, think it's about time that we stop feigning nonchalance, after the dark ages, renaissance. Just to claim my thoughts, made this beat, wrote bars, just to find my thoughts, think it's about time that we stop feigning nonchalance, after the dark ages, renaissance. Past 2 years shut down, know it's been a lot, made this beat, wrote bars, just to find my thoughts, after the dark ages, comes a renaissance, think it's high time that we had our own renaissance.
I might have to resonate as a rapper after that one. Speaking of the Renaissance, Mark, I do have a joke for you.
What's the joke? Say the joke.
What do you call a male Renaissance artist with a bowl of jelly? You know that one?
What do you call him?
Michelangelo. Michelangelo? Yeah.
That was really good, and a great transition into our next piece. That's written by one of the best classical composers of all time. Here's Archisha Bhattacharya on the piano performing Douce Arabesque by Debussy. Once again. Once again, Archisha Bhattacharya playing Douce Arabesque.
Our next performance is coming from the Academy's very own Adele. Returning from her spectacular summer festival performance, here is Giselle D'Souza singing All I Ask. Give it up for Giselle, everybody.
My bad.
It's all good. We know it works.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Take me by the hand, you always do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? I don't need your honesty. It's already in your eyes. And I'm sure my eyes, they speak for me. No one knows me like you do. And since you're the only one that matters, tell me, who do I run to? Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand, you always do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? Let this be your lesson in love. Let this be the way we remember us. I don't wanna be cruel or vicious, but I ain't asking for forgiveness. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand, yeah, I do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again?
Okay, one last thing before we get off. It is Isha Shrivastava's birthday, so we would like to all sing her happy birthday. So let's give it up for our amazing photographer, Isha Shrivastava, right there. Let's go. Okay, count of three, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isha. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Okay. After that heartwarming vocal performance from Adele, we now have the boys Yuvraj, Lakotia, and Vedant coming in. They're going to be dancing to the song Gungru.
You guys are ready.
एक बार सही इकरार की कर ले तू यारी सुबह तक मान के मेरी बात तू ऐसे रोज ना किया
Let me get a gauge of the audience right now. How many of you guys are Olivia Rodrigo fans? Anyone? All right. We don't have Olivia Rodrigo here in the building, but we have the next best thing. Here's Sanjay Ravi Shankar playing Good For You on his piano. Give it up for Sanjay.
I feel like I remember hearing that song at a similar type of event here at the Academy.
Well, funny you say that, Marcos. We actually did have a performer singing that very song at last year's summer festival.
Oh yes, I remember. I wonder what she's up to nowadays.
Well, you're in luck, Marcos. Up next is Lavanya Joshua singing one of Taylor Swift's most popular songs, Blank Space. Give it up to Lavanya.
it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. It's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over. The high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players and you love
Okay, we have another joke before we start, and we gotta do it, so, all right. I just bought a cello on the black market. There were no strings attached.
I'll be honest, I didn't get that one myself. Not really a musician. But regardless, we now have Reba Amritkar on the cello playing a piece called Batch's Box Ariel, so clearly not a musician here.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Reba.
Alright guys, so we have another returning performer from last year's Summer Festival, and her what was it? Okay. And her piece was quite unforgettable. The Academy's very own rock star, a heavy metal sensation, we bring to you Victoria Geiger, rocking out to the song Becoming. Give it up to Victoria, everybody.
flames go higher and higher. Silence is the best reply to a fool. Remember that, and you're not falling. You're just a better man. With the devil's exit, oh baby, the flames went higher and higher. Find peace and intent and watching the flames go higher and higher. With the devil's exit, oh baby, the flames went higher and higher. Find peace and intent and watching the flames go higher and higher. With the devil's exit, oh baby, the flames went higher and higher. Find peace and intent and feeling the flames go higher and higher.
All right. I have another joke.
You know, Mark, I think we've had quite a few jokes this afternoon so far, so why don't we take it easy until the second half?
Okay, Rashad. Next up, we have Jawad Mahmood singing the song "Take It Easy." Sorry, I've lied. This next performance is coming from Varisha Mehta and Sanjana Kulkarni. They're going to be dancing to the song Bollywood Babes. All right, give it up for Sanjana.
मैं डालू ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा वाले चल रंग जमा दे हमके धने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैंने आऊं चांद तारे सारे इन हाथों में मैं चांद रहूं उस नांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर पे है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई
हेलो हेलो तू मुझे घूमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल तो मेरे भाई रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला पूड़िया मुझे बड़ा तड़पावे तू देख तो अज भी दिल पर उड़िए
रजा एक जल जावे कर दे बिन पिए शराबी चेहरा तेरा गुलाबी कोई खाना इमला बन जावे जो इतनी हो बेताबी
हेलो हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना
We have Jawad Mahmood singing Take It Easy. Give it up for Jawad.
Well, can everyone hear me all right? Alright. So hi, my name is Jawad. I go to the Middlesex County Academy for something. Yeah. I just want to say like a few things. Starting from like back in November when this talent show was supposed to happen, or rehearsals for it, then COVID came, new waves, and got pushed back indefinitely. I didn't know for how long this was going to happen, but I was on standby, waiting to make sure. Then all of a sudden I got all these messages. Oh, it's back on again, and now it's April, and I got really nervous the first few rehearsals, but. A lot of people, very good friends of mine, gave me a couple of pieces of advice, and that was to take it easy. Thank you. Thank you. of words indeed. Home is a state of mind. You see, I know you've been searching for better days. So somehow I hope you're here to say, take it easy. Whoa, you don't have to feel alone. And never leave me. Whoa, make yourself right at home. No surprise, just open your eyes. Come right in, take off your disguise. Leave your worries right at the door and watch them as they drop to the floor. I wouldn't have it any other way. I left the room for bitterness. Your life is sweet like it you shouldn't feel the need to lose the faith. The seasons come and go and change. I just hope you're hearing me say, take it easy. Whoa, you don't have to feel alone. Whoa, and never leave me. Whoa, make yourself right at home. Stand up, everybody. Oh, take it easy. Whoa, make yourself right at home. Whoa, and never leave me. Whoa, you don't have to feel alone. Whoa, thank you, everybody.
This is a plus. Really? You're genius. All right, this is our last performance before the intermission. So right after this, we're gonna have 5 minutes where you guys can go out, get snacks, use the bathroom, whatever you need, and then we're gonna return promptly after that. So a 5-minute break after this. But before we start this act, I have a riddle, or I have a, I'll call it a riddle, okay? Why did the Protons vote for Harry Potter to be president?
Why, Marcellus?
Because they didn't want to elect Ron.
With that excellent transition, Marcellus, let's go right into our next act, which is Aditya Dutt performing his very own act called Harry Potter and the Dudley Hollows. Give it up for Dutt, everybody.
All right, that's awesome.
He needs a mic.
Great start. Okay, so I'm doing stand-up, and I'm just going to keep this helmet with me nearby for my own protection. So if anybody runs up on stage, gets angry, and decides to slap me, that will hopefully help. So, if there's anything anybody knows about me, it's probably that I love Harry Potter. But I have to be honest, J.K. Rowling didn't write, some masterpiece. She wrote Star Wars with pathetic lightsabers. It's true. If you look at them side by side, you'll see that Harry Potter is basically a total ripoff. What do we have?
Well, we have a young orphaned male protagonist sent off to live with his aunt and uncle for his own protection until one day, a mysterious bearded stranger shows up out of nowhere and teaches him this ancient sort of magic, right? Now, to be clear, he's going to learn most of this magic from an older, wiser wizard, who I'm pretty sure is high most of the time. Regardless, his uncle is totally against all this magic stuff. I mean, he won't even tell him what really happened to his parents, right? But against his uncle's wishes, he goes off into the world, makes some new friends, and meets a young, pretty girl who he has this odd tension with, right? But he will only ever love her like a sister, while she struggles with the feelings she has for his best friend, the scruffy comic relief. Here's my other issue with Harry Potter, right? They go to class, they take all these cool classes, like Defense Against the Dark Arts, potions, but they don't take math. They can make things fly, but they don't know Newton's third law, karma. Don't you think they should be teaching some of these basic subjects like math or history? I mean, they have to learn about the Beatles somehow. They learn about, magical creatures, but then they don't know about important events like the Industrial Revolution. It's sort of important information, don't you think? And I don't think they're like in history of magic, like, hey, if you think Voldemort was bad, take a look at what humans have done to the Earth. And sorry. Yeah, that's a good one. And we didn't even have magic. We had to use engineering. Engineering, is that some sort of unforgivable curse? No, of course not. It's just a practical application of physics. And is physics some sort of unforgivable curse? Yes, it is. You know how it is, right? The electrons in your foot repel the electrons in the ball, so when you kick the ball goes flying. Because apparently we all have magnets in our foot. Can't make it up. All that said, it's strange when I look back and think of how longingly I wanted that letter from Hogwarts to come, and it never did, right? I spent an embarrassing number of Halloweens dressed up as Harry Potter. And my sister is Hedwig, yeah. Waiting for that one wizard to find me and whisk me away to Hogwarts. But it never happened. Until one day, fast forward a few years later, I go to check my mail, and it turns out I do have my acceptance letter. Except it wasn't to Hogwarts, it was to the Academy. Imagine my excitement. I knew I would come to the school and my life would be completely different. Right. So, my first day of school, I got off my Hogwarts Express, and I was greeted by a kind bearded guy. Who said, "Hi, Aditya." And I was like, oh my god, I must be famous. It's my first day of the school, the principal already knows my name. That's amazing. But then I look behind me, and there's Aditya Shelki, and Aditya Chandu, and Aditya Jain, and Aditya Saga. As if that wasn't enough, I later realized we had 8 Adityas in the school. If you do the math, and I did the math, the odds of any male student here to be an Aditya was 10%. You were more likely to be an Aditya than you were to complete the birthday circuit correctly. Mr. Smith even had this picture on his room of the Aditya wall of shame. Fame. Indian parents, what can I say? I'm sure when my parents found out they were having a boy, they went to IndianBabyBoyNames.com, sorted alphabetically, and picked the first name that had the most 5 stars on it. Seriously, all this IT and engineering dads and moms, and you couldn't come up with a better algorithm for picking names. We have 2 Adityas, 2 Sanjanas, and 3 Ishas. And that's just in my grade. Even our wonderful school took the tremendous effort of rearranging the letters of STEM to SMET. I'm proud of our school, right? But what is with the name? The Middlesex County Academy for Science, Mathematics, and Engineering Technologies. Do you realize how long of a name that is? True story, I was filling out an application for something last week, right? And so it asked for the school name. So there I was typing, the Middlesex County Academy for Science, Mathematics, and It turns out that the name of our school exceeded the character limit on the form. Because the person who had made the form made the reasonable assumption that no school would have a name 83 characters long. Speaking of, hold on. Still got a little bit more left, hold on. So, speaking of STEM, or rather SMET, sorry, and we put the E in SMET, right? We were all really upset to say goodbye to Mr. Paterno a while ago. His class was definitely one of the most interesting in the school. And you know, that this school just definitely won't be the same without him. But I'll be honest, I was upset to see Mr. Paterno go. But my GPA could not get him out of the school fast enough. I count myself very lucky that he left right before AC circuits, because that would have been a disaster. But yeah, now we have Miss Batul here, and she's going to be our engineering teacher from now on. And really excited to learn, see what we have to learn from her. Most recently, we had a project where we found very detailed information about each other on the internet. And we learned what not to put on the internet. So that was a very entertaining experience. So yeah, we're looking forward to what Ms. Batul has. And that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thank you.
Now we will have a brief intermission period in which you can use the restroom, get some snacks, and rest up before the next set of performances. Thank you, everybody.
you guys doing something now? Let me keep recording. I'll keep recording for you if you do it.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Jan, we got 2 hours of recording time left on this.
That's more than enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the recording soon.
You might want to get out of the way. Oh, shit.
Mark,
Jay, bro, what a joke by you. That was insane, bro. That was better than any joke that Mark gave me shot for. Mark, I can't take Mark and I knew Well, Lavanya, do you have an extra one for me?
You want these?
Yeah, can I use the leftovers? Of the leftovers?
If you want one, I'll bring one.
Oh, these aren't breakable?
Good job, that was so cool.
No, guys, watch out for the projector, bro. Watch out.
Good job, that was so cool. Thank you.
Watch out.
the audio's all good? Yes. Audio's good? Yeah. You're going to work a phone
Those?
I'm next.
Intermission period is over. If you guys can please find your seats again, we'll be getting to it shortly.
There are candy grams outside. $2 for the candy grams, $3 for roses. They're being sold by the parents. So I'll go outside and buy those.
Alright, would everybody please take their seats? Because the second half of the show is going to begin momentarily. So can I ask everybody to sit down and take a seat? Everybody's ready for the second half of the show? I can presume. All right. To kick off our second half of the show, we have another returning performer. This performer was fantastic at last year's Summer Festival. So everyone give it up for Jasmine Mudar, dancing the
Hello.
one of our MCA music groups. Everyone put your hands together for the MCA Orchestra performing their rendition of Hallelujah. I'm sorry, I'm not messed up again. This is not the MCA Orchestra. All right. Well, we had a performer earlier today who unfortunately was cut short due to some technical difficulties. So, coming back here again today.
Yep, she's coming back here today. Technology is working hopefully this time to see the full extent of her talent. Alright, so give it up for Anya Konania.
I don't wanna be another him. That shit is over. Finally, you found yourself a friend, and you run him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end around the corner, 'cause I know you so well. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad, you know. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad. She's like that. You're so good at being bad.
next performance coming to you is straight from one of our MCA musical groups. Everyone put your hands together for the MCA Middlesex County Academy Orchestra performing their rendition of Hallelujah. Give it up for them.
because now we have a few coordinated dance performances coming up ahead of us. These guys have been working on this since the wintertime, so let's give it up for our talented and dedicated performers, Shotgun, Varija, Isha, Ashrika, and Kea, who identify themselves as You're Done. Give it up for them. right, so moving right along, we're about to see a performance from another very talented group of ladies. Their names Katie, Giselle, Emma, Shreya, and Sanjana. Dancing to the industry.
Riding high when I was king, I played it hard and fast. I walked away, you want me there, but easy come and easy go. I get good. Anytime I see you, let me know. Yeah, anytime I see you, let me know. Anytime I see you, let me know. But the plan and see, just let me go. I'm on my knees when I'm begging, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. Walk the chases, right above, right place. Why we got to do the break? Why you feel the need to replace me? This long way time, never get the point. In the feature time, where we feel me at. I'm the heart of the best way, shit. You never get away, you're not that you took the best. Keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on. The dog is yours, keep also on. 'Cause I'm the one that live with a broken heart, girl, I'm begging. I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. To put your loving hand out, darling. I'm begging, begging you. To put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. To put your loving hand out, darling. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hand down, baby. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hand down.
All right, say the joke. Just say it.
All right, everybody. While the next act sets up, I've been thinking about this joke ever since the intermission. All right. Why should you never eat a clock? Why? Because it's too time-consuming. Get it? Get it? All right. All right.
our next performance is going to be from the largest musical group at the Academy, the MCA musical cast featuring Ayan, Sonak, Sahasra, Sukhbin, Brian, Andrew, Jason, Julia, Aditya, Isha, and they will all be performing The Greatest Showman. So give it up for them.
Thank you to all the parents who were listening to us as we're performing at home. I hope you guys enjoyed the little performance that you guys got when we were practicing at home. So thank you.
Yeah, and on Wednesday.
So after that beautiful instrumental piece, we're gonna move right into another one. Get ready for a trip into Japanese culture with Jason and Brian performing Racing into the Night. Give it up for Jason and Brian, everybody. All right, we're gonna have to hold on to the Japanese culture because Lakshya Chahun is also going to be playing the piano today, and he will be playing the train. So right before the Japanese culture, let's give it up for Lakshya Chahun playing the train.
We have a seat.
trip down Japanese culture lane with Jason and Brian performing a duet. So give it up for Jason and Brian, everybody. They will be performing Racing into the Night.
But it's fine. It's really no, essentially the plan now at this point is to just wait for everyone to figure it out and we'll yeah. But I do appreciate the effort. It's really good.
Actually, no. Yes, sir. Apologize, the stand is giving me a bit of trouble. My music keeps falling down.
You need project. Just go hold it for him, man.
I appreciate it.
next performer needs no introduction. Needs no introduction. You just heard him on the keys. Just wait till you hear him sing. Here's Brian Chan performing Dandelion. Give it up for Brian, everybody.
Good job, son. Good job.
Hello? Oh, it's working. All right. I think it's working all right.
A little lower, a little lower.
Okay. Like that? Okay, is that? All right, oh, there we go. Awesome, all right. So hi everyone, I'm back. You know, I was just with him, but now I'm doing something else, I guess. So yeah, please enjoy. Yeah, okay, I'll just get started. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. Maybe it's the way you say my name, or maybe it's the way you play your game, but it's all good. I've never heard of nobody like you, but it's all good. I've never dreamed of nobody like you, and I've heard of a love that comes once in a lifetime, and I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine, 'cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you'd be mine, mine, and I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile, smile, wishing on dandelions all of the time, praying to God that one day you'll be mine, wishing on dandelions all of the time, all of the time. Maybe it's the way you look at me, 'cause it gets so hard to breathe when you're looking at me. I've never felt so alive and free. When you're looking at me, I've never felt so happy. And I've heard of a love that comes once in a lifetime, and I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine, 'cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you'd be mine, mine, and I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile, smile, tennis team. We got to win the game 5-0, you know. 5-0! 5-0!
Couldn't find the chords yesterday, but really good kid rock there. It was really very cool song. But he
All right, now this next act is certain to be a fun and memorable one. I've heard these guys practice, and let me tell you, they were cracking so many laughs together in the process. Without further ado, we have the senior boys, Marco, Ashrid, Naranjan, Justin, and Adam, singing I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Give it up for the boys.
We got some handsome gentlemen over here.
I know.
All right, those are some tough acts to follow, but I think we can top that, boys, can't we? Sure, go. All right, just a heads up, if y'all want to sing to the song, please go ahead. It's going to make up for what you're about to hear.
Confidence now, come on.
You got this, gentlemen.
You really don't want any of the jokes. I've been making your airline voice, Marco. How do you look at that?
Airline voice, Marco. Let's hear it.
Yes. Sorry, don't mind us.
Work, yeah.
Yes. Are you guys ready?
This is your captain speaking.
Oh, Steve Farm.
Hello. Hello.
Are you ready?
Feel free to sing along.
Are you ready?
Yeah, please sing along. Feel free to sing along. Please.
Do you want me to uncover this around?
No.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, why? You guys ready?
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say that I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire, your one desire? Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire. You are, you are, you are, you are. don't deserve this. Thank you. Thank you. No, we really don't deserve it.
All right. That was a fun one. All right. Our next act is followed by my brother Mark, and he will be singing Easy. So take it away, Mark.
Help him get plugged in.
You can print 100. We'll find another printer somewhere else. Mark Sauce.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name's Mark. I'm going to be singing Easy by the Commodores. I hope you all enjoy. All right, let me get started. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. It seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. See, I beg, stole, and I borrow. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning, yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? See, I made my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. So, I actually have another song prepared for you guys. I don't have much introduction to it, but I'll just get started. I'm gonna give this, I don't need the mic for this. This is more of an instrumental piece. So I'll just hand this one over.
Hey. This is for my brothers, D-Rack and Bigger Rain. One's in Maryland, one's in New York right now. Hey. Only chance of the bands, I'm a gold. 22, I'm a ball like a pro. Got a check, then I ran it up some more. Like damn, I remember we was poor. Seen a lot, I'd have been there before. I'll speak on things that I know. Cut them off in their true color show. Life goes on, people come and go. Look at me, grandma, I made it. They show us no love, now we famous. Kelly Weather got me feeling amazing. Over time I left like I was slaving. That's me to wear rich Caucasians. Young brother racked up, bringing bands out every special occasion. I'm just sharing my story with you. I shed some tears on these pages. Trying to figure my own self out for some time. I was going through some phases. Had a whole lot of stuff going on, just trying to adjust to them changes. We was church up Sunday streets, the shooters we was praising. On the left streets got a whole lot, and that is the funeral arrangements. Dark cloud on my head, seemed like every day was raining. But world was like too late because of the hood too dangerous. Got a whole lot to say, and now my little brother's banging.
Ayy, I was chasing the bands, I'm a gold. 22, I'm a ball like a pro. Gotta check that I ran it up some more. Like damn, I remember we was supposed. Seen a lot, I'd have been there before. I'll speak on things that I know. Cut them off in their true color show. Life goes on, people come and go. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
The camera's set up right here.
If we could have all the seniors, the Academy seniors, to come up to the stage really quickly.
It's a good photo time. If you want to take any photos, now is the time.
Everybody pose. If you guys want to take pictures, now's the perfect time.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, for pictures, let's go down for
All right, Alan, you ready?
Everybody ready?
All right, guys. Are you all ready for this? We shouldn't use a microphone.
All right, thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. That concludes our show.
Closing remarks.
Yeah, we're now going to have our Interact president say a few words, Andrew Chen. Oh, Bob.
Alan, you all right?
Everybody, please give these guys a round of applause for the excellent work they've done. We still got some audio problems at the end of our performance. We apologize for that.
Okay, so we have some very exciting news. We have officially surpassed another Academy record of $1,500. This year we raised $1,800 in total from Talent Show. Let's give a big round of applause for every single one of you here. So before we conclude the night, there's a lot of people I have to thank for making tonight possible. Okay, so first, I would like to thank everyone that came, everyone in the audience today. Thank you for showing up. It would not be possible without you guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to all of our performers for putting in all their effort, all their work in making tonight's show possible. I know it was very difficult having our talent show pushed back again and again, but you guys stayed with us, and you guys did the best performances that you could, so thank you all so much for that. And then thank you to our two fabulous MCs, cracking jokes even though we've been having a lot of audio issues and making sure everything is going okay. Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Rashab. Thank you to Jason and the rest of our stage crew for making sure that tonight, making sure that every performance went smoothly. Thank you to all the rest of our volunteers for ticket selling, snack selling, setting up, decor, creating the beautiful room we have tonight. Thank you to Mr. Jeffries for all his help and support. Thank you to Ms. Simmons, our advisor, who we cannot have created the show without tonight. And then thank you to my wonderful council for making tonight possible.
I also want to thank my audio team. Woo! I want to call out that even though we had a million tech issues, we all made it through the end. You know, this is just like the coronavirus pandemic, which hit us in March 13th, 2020, in which we went on. What? Thank you guys. All of you guys made this possible, and despite all of the delays, all the problems, everything, we are still here, we are at the end, and we are ready to eat, guys. That is incredible. It's all because of you guys. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
One more thing, all performers, all students, please move your bags away from the windowsills because, sorry? Okay, you want to say? Make sure you bring your bags away from the windowsill because they need
One more announcement. One more thing, guys. Okay, at this moment, I think it's, we would like to acknowledge that this is our wonderful President Andrew and our co-vice President Ayan's last talent show. They've worked very hard and done so much for Interact over the past few years, and we're very, very thankful. So I think that it is very well deserved that we give them a very big round of applause now.
They're applauding for us. That's crazy. All right, you guys want to say anything?
All right, let's go eat some food, guys.
Woo! Thank you to my family who made this possible. Thank you. All right, guys. It is now 6:59. We have half an hour until the promised time.